Peace and blessings, family. This is Master B going over a quick video about how I do my top-down analysis. When you're traveling this journey, you're going to find that a lot of people have their particular method on how they interpret the charts. As long as you are doing your own research, it's going to unfold for you. It's going to unfold for you. If you don't get caught up with a lot of excess information that it becomes an overload, then you'll be fine. Okay? Top-down analysis has always confused me. I was like, yeah, I'm bringing a top-down analysis, but my lower time frame are doing something completely different. Okay? So I'm going to drop my 2 cents into the explanation of top-down analysis to try to keep it as simple as possible for anyone who might still be struggling. Okay? I am a day trader, meaning that my trades last no longer than about 2 hours after the U.S. session opens up at 9:30. I start to look for a possible trade setup. So the highest time frame that I am interested in looking in is the 4-hour chart. All right. The 4-hour chart has a specific time that it starts and closes. So around 10 o'clock, every 4 hours, you get a new 4-hour bar. Okay. So what I like about the 4-hour bar is that the last 4 hours covers the majority of the London session. All right, so let's just get started. So on my 4-hour chart, this is a chart of gold, and today is the 10/9/24. What I do is I kind of like condense my chart in from left and right, and all I'm looking for, you don't want to go too far back because you want to get as close to price as possible, and you want to start creating a trap. So you want to box in price, okay? So I'm an avid fan of the most powerful indicator to help you navigate these markets is your mind and your drawing tools, okay? Your drawing tools are the only things that can extend into the future and give you a heads up, hey, we might have a possible issue here. Okay, so I'm grabbing the major ceiling and the floor. I like to keep my turns simple because I'm turning this over to my next generation. You have a ceiling here. Why is that a ceiling? Because price action is not breaking above there. So that is my ceiling. And then I have a floor. Where is the last place price stopped and turned around? That is my floor. We have a major floor down here. So if you want, you could put in another box, right? But remember, we said our object is to get as close to price, okay? But we'll put a box down there anyway. Now, what we're establishing is points of reference of where price can possibly bounce, come back up, or break, retest, and continue down. Okay, so these are your key level areas, ceilings and floors. Then I drop down to my hourly because I want to see what is it doing in between my 4-hour ceilings and floors. Every time frame has its own ceilings and floors. Okay, so not to confuse my 1-hour ceilings and floors with my 4-hour, I'll just start using something else on my drawing tool. So in this case, I'll use my horizontal line. So I'm looking for areas where we had 1, 2, 3, 4 major taps as my ceiling because price currently is underneath it. So if I look up, I'm looking up to the ceiling, right? And I'm just picking out major areas where price might have an issue, right? We're going to keep this very simple. Where is price action having an issue to continue down to my 4-hour floor? And you want to mark those areas off, okay? So I like to do at least 1 or 2 up and down away from the current ceiling and floor. So if she should break this, where is the next possible place she can go before hitting the 4-hour floor? Okay? So if she breaks that, I just put a line there. Because I need reference point as to where can price be going. Okay? Then I continue on down till I get to my 15-minute chart. And I'm doing the same thing. Where is my ceilings and floors, right? That would hinder price action from reaching a major key level. Okay? That's all we're doing. We're creating traps for price. Okay? Hope that makes sense. All right? So we're on our 15 minutes. Okay? Yeah. So what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a sweet spot in the market, right? I'm looking for a key level to get broke, and I'm looking for that continuation down to the next key level. As long as there's nothing hindering price action. Now, the 15-minute chart currently is trending down. You see how I got me a trend line? It's funny how the name of the drawing tool gives you a heads up what it's supposed to do. Right? It's a trend line. So I'm taking the trend line and I'm going on the tops or the highs of price action on the 15-minute chart. So right now I'm seeing that the price is going down. All right? So I have a 15-minute floor. So like I said, you could change the color or use a different drawing tool so you can identify what's what. So my white line is going to identify that that is my 15-minute floor. Right? Then I drop down to the 5 because the 5 is where I'm actually looking to get into the trade. Okay? In this particular case, I want to box price action as she's near my trend line. So I'll just draw me a little trend right in there. Boom. So if price action is going to continue up, then she has to break my trend line here. So I'm just watching and telling the story of what price action is doing in the moment. I got my higher time frames in. I can see right here she's breaking my higher time frame 15-minute floor. Okay? But here's the catch, guys. Here's the catch. All right? I used to tell this back in the day to my students. If you think that this floor is going to get broke, right? Don't wait till she hits this floor. You want to get in at the top and sell at the bottom. Because you're going to get a whole host of people looking at this area and reacting, oh, it's going to break, right? Meanwhile, you've already gotten in up here and you're selling to them down here. You've made your money in the sweet spot. Okay? So I just wanted to do a quick video and share with some of the new teammates who are coming on board to keep your strategy simple. Identify where are your higher time frame. If you're a day trader, 1 hour, 4 hour, my opinion should be the max. But you should have an idea of where that daily is also. So I cannot forget the daily, right? But most of the time, the daily and the 4-hour chart, they kind of confluence each other. Okay? I hope this brought some value to your trading. I can be reached. Whoever gave you this video, just get my information from them. And I hope to see you in the future and continue journey. I am Master B. I am out.